Good afternoon, everybody. Y'all ever wonder about how fast your car's gonna go, or even have an idea how fast it's gonna go, especially if you want to go fast, but you don't want to put anything in too crazy of a bind? Well, I've got a pretty good way of figuring that out, so hang with me till after the intro and I'll show it to you.
1. Let's get started.
You got all these gears, all these different ratios. What do you start with? Where do you even start? Well, I've got an app. So in the world of technology and the App Store, there is an app called Gear Speed. It is specifically for electric brushless gearing, but it is an incredible tool to use. Here, I'm about to show it to you. Well, the picture's a little big, but this is the icon on the App Store. Okay, so let's get into the app. This is one of the screens. Okay, this is where we start. I've already loaded a setup. We're going to click on the setup, and now it's going to show us at the top the potential mile per hour, the RPM, voltage per cell. There's my setup name, the pinion I'm running, the spur I'm running, the trans ratio, tire diameter, motor KV, number of cells, and that is what's all going to give me the mile per hour of my setup. Now you can change the voltage in the cells, or you can change any of the parameters, and it's going to give you a mile per hour estimate. So I've already went through and I've wrote down some calculations, so you ain't got to watch me do it on the screen. And with 3 different size rear tires, as in diameter, I've got let's use 158.75, 171.45, and 228.6. Here are the 3 different wheels. So just in rollout, because that's what the rear wheels are going to affect, just in rollout, there is over 50 miles an hour difference between the smallest 158.75 and the largest 228.6. So this is 1852 gearing. With the smallest rear wheel and tire, it says it'll go 118.26 miles an hour. With the medium wheel and tire at 171.45, it says it'll go 127.72. And with the largest wheel and tire, it says it'll go 170 miles an hour, 0.3. So let's look at all 3 in a comparison. You can see the difference. So one of the most important things is the final drive ratio. That's going to tell you what kind of strain it's putting on everything. Of course, the lower the number, the higher the final drive. So that's something you want to pay attention to, because you don't want to catch your ESC on fire. You don't want to get anything too hot, melt wires. You don't want to explode any batteries. You don't want to do any of that kind of stuff. So let's look at the extreme on this setup, and with the app, let's look at the extreme. The most extreme combo I have right now would be a 40-tooth spur and a 25-tooth pinion. So with that 40-tooth spur and that 25-tooth pinion, that's a big difference from the 52-tooth spur and the 18-tooth pinion. The 52 spur and 18 pinion have a 6.933 final drive ratio. And with that final drive ratio, which is the 2.4 trans ratio, the pinion at 18, the spur at 52, with the smallest tire, 158.75 millimeter, it said it'd run 118.26. And then with the middle tire, 127.72, and with the large tire, 170.30. So that's all with the same final drive. That's all with the same gearing. You're just changing the back tires. So now we change the pinion. Let's change to the 25 tooth pinion from the 18 and the 40 tooth spur from the 52. Now our final drive ratio is like 3.84. So way, way higher. But our estimated mile per hour is huge. I mean, like, huge. And this is on 12 cells with a 875 kV motor with a 228.6 millimeter rear tire, 307.49 miles per hour is what the app says. So I don't know if we're going to try that. I have had a car geared higher than 40-25. I had both in the 30s. It was like 38 spur, 32 pinion. I have to look back and see what it actually was. But so we might give it a try. I doubt we'll do it on the big back tires, but you never know. I don't think there's a reason to try that, but you know, let me know if you think I should in the comments down below. I don't want to catch anything on fire, but I have before. So that's just a little bit to let you know about brushless speed, gearing, things to help with, because it can be kind of confusing. Check that app out in the App Store, Gear Speed. It's a utilities app. It'll say brushless RC, you know, ratio calculator or whatever. So check that out. And man, I hope everybody has a good day. If you haven't had a chance to like or subscribe, please do that. It helps the channel and keeps us coming up with ideas of videos to make about nothing so you can watch them. And if you learn something awesome, and if you already knew it, that's even better. And, you know, have a great day.